Hey, today we're gonna do an installation of my new gas cap cover. It's the same brand as I did my door handles. The brand is called Fury, and I like the style of it. I think it kind of matches everything else.
Yeah, and I think I finally got you to embrace a bit of more gold trim, so we went ahead and we sprayed the cap in gold that kind of matches the rest of your trim.
Yep, it's the same Rust-Oleum champagne bronze metallic color that I've been using kind of all over the Jeep to bring in some of those accents.
So this should be a really simple install. Done it before. Gonna pop out the tail light, pop out the old gas cap cover, and should be easy.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. The only tools you're going to need for this one are a 10 millimeter socket and a flathead screwdriver.
All right, so in order to put in the gas cap, what we want to do is there's two ways to do it. You can just take a pry tool and pop this out, or you can take off your tail light, the driver's side tail light, to get in there and pop the tabs. We're opting to do the tail light route just so we don't scratch up any paint or anything like that. In order to take out your tail light, as you recall in my other video, which I'll link to up above, we take a screwdriver, you pop off this little plastic cap. You then need a 10 millimeter socket, and then there's a white plastic nut in there that we're going to take off. And when you do this, you want to use your other hand and kind of hold your tail light in so that it doesn't just flop out on you and hit anything. So before we pop the cover off, what you want to do is you want to take off your gas cap. So simply unscrew it and pop off the little connection like that. Put that aside. And now we want to reach into the back, find the clips. The easiest one to reach is down here. So there are 4 clips. There's 2 at the bottom, 2 on top. The bottom towards the rear is the easiest one to reach, and just push it in with your finger. Got that out. Now I'm going to reach the top one. Got that one. Looks like we're going to need to release one more. Let's see if I can reach this bottom one. There we go. So just to show you, there are 2 clips up on top, 2 on the bottom. I was able to reach these 2 that are toward the back the easiest, and then it's a matter of just trying to get to one of the other ones, and it'll come right out. Then you'll have to pull the actual fuel tank out of this. There's some pressure, but it's just, pressure fit on a rubber piece, so you'll just pull that out. So pretty simple. Now all you have to do is pop this in and push the fuel line through the little rubber thing. There you go, that seat's in there. And there's a pin up at the top that you just need to line up with that little slot and push it just straight in. All right, so the gas tank cover is installed. A couple things you want to keep in mind. I would recommend that you pop in this side first, that's closer to the front of the Jeep, and then do the back. We did it the other way around. We put in this side first, and then it was a little harder to get this side in. So if you do that, there are sometimes, depending on what gas cover you have, but in this one, there's a hole up here where you can get in there with a screwdriver and kind of help you pry that clip in. The hole right there. So if you get into a situation like that, you could just reach in there with a small screwdriver and kind of help you pop that in. But that's it. That's it. Now all we have to do is put the actual gas cap back on. So that's nice and simple. We'll snap that in. And we're done. We're just gonna get the light back in here and we'll be right back.
So we're done. Pretty simple install.
Yeah, I think it looks great. I'm glad we decided to paint a portion of it. You do have some options if you're trying to accessorize. There's basically 3 pieces. You have the outer band, you have the middle band, and then you have the center cap. So you can kind of choose, what works best for you and your accent colors and design.
Yeah, I think it really brings out what you're trying to do with gold trim.
For sure, for sure. And then just to show you how it works, so you rotate that, it opens up, and then you can spin it, and it's closed now, so it can't just pop open on you.
So yeah, super quick install for a little bit of an upgrade. So what's left?
Duck it.
Let's do it. On to the next one.